on the globe. All right, the Earth is so-called spinning from east to west like this. I'll just go all the way around. This is how the Earth is spinning. I don't know if you see that, but I'll try to do it again and make it look better. Africa, South America. Anyway, America, North America. All right, so if I live in DC and if I travel to California on a plane, the time is 5 hours and 10 minutes. If I do the same thing from California to DC, it's 5 hours and 10 minutes. All right, that's the time on the flight. All right, so the commercial airlines fly at 500 to 600 miles per hour, commercial airlines. The Earth is so called spinning like this. See how it's spinning around? At 1,000 miles per hour. That's what I'm saying. So these are, it's so simple to see this. So if I'm flying from DC in my airplane to California at 600 miles per hour, the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. Honestly, I should just it's like I should be there in no time. Let's just say it's 5 hours and 10 minutes, like it is. You know what I'm saying? Now let's do the same flight this way, going back with the Earth spinning. You know what I'm saying? At 1,000 miles per hour. You know, it's so simple to see that it won't be the same time. If I'm flying this way and the Earth is spinning this way, come on, be for real. You could tell me what time. What would the time be? Will it be 5 hours and 10 minutes? No, the Earth is not spinning. That is the reason why it is the same time. No matter where you go, it's going to be the same time. If the Earth was spinning and the flight's in the air, flying at different miles per hour than the Earth is spinning, according to the equator is 1,000 miles per hour. Here in America, it's like 882 miles per hour. Up all the way north, the North Pole, it's like spinning way less than that. It's hardly spinning at the center. It's like 200 miles per hour. It's hardly spinning. So it's like you got to account for the spin of the Earth. Come on. I mean, it's too many flaws. The theory is a lie. That the Earth is not a globe. The Earth does not curve like this. When you see that curve, it's not the Earth. It's as far as your eyes can see, because you cannot see. It's the horizon is your vision, your perspective, your vantage point. It's not the curve of the Earth. Water cannot curve. Water cannot curve. It's always level. Put it in a glass. Put it on the floor. Put it on the hill. It's going to roll down until it gets level. It's no curve. Goodness gracious. It's so you can see across this. So you can see from here to here. I mean, it's how could you do that if it's curved? You shouldn't be able to see anything from all the way over here. You should not be able to see this side from here if the Earth was curved at a certain miles. Like it goes down like 6 feet every 3 miles, every 6 miles or something like that. If the Earth is curved, if you do the stupid ass theory calculations and math, it doesn't work in reality. It's the fact. Look at this. Look. You can zoom out. You see these stars? These are not the stars. The reason why, because if you're standing, the reason why you never, when you see this globe, you never see the stars, or they never show them. They just showing dots. They're not showing the actual stars. You can look up and see the stars. They never change. If you're standing here, right here, an hour, and you look at the stars and you see them, the ones that's facing me right now, not the ones that's back here, they look the same. There's no back here. There's no people in Iowa can't see the stars over there. But everyone sees the same stars at night. So how is that possible? Is what I'm saying. The earth is flat. Like let me just explain that again for people who believe the earth has a core. You can drill through here and come on the other fucking side of the earth. The earth is not a sphere. Goodness, okay, what was I saying? Let me just go right here to California. If I'm standing in California, I would not be able to see the stars on this side of the earth, is what I'm saying. You see this? The rift, they call it. You can see that everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You can see that here. How can you see that? How can you not? How can you see the rift from here? Look what I'm saying. Look, watch. If I'm standing right here, how can I see it? But it can be, the stars are viewed this everywhere on Earth. You make sense of it. Can you make sense? No, because they lying to you. It's a lie. It's all CGI. You see this? What I'm using? It's an image, and that's what you get when you go to the government websites. When you go to their museums. When you look in their textbooks. This is what you get. I tell you the truth, and you keep telling me about that. I know this shit. Everybody knows this shit. This shit was on the fucking movie that I just seen. It's everywhere. It's in every logo. You just don't get it. It's on internet logos. It's on t-shirts. It's in commercials. Cartoon characters, Caillou, flying to space, Mickey Mouse in space, Space Jam, Star Wars. Come on, it's all reinforcing this shit on your mind. And the funny thing is, it's so, you think it's so small, but it's really big. It's the biggest lie ever. Because you gotta understand, this is a lie. So you gotta put all of it into it. When did this form? It formed from billion years ago is a lie. It's to reinforce this. Carbon dating, like shit existed. Comets hit, there's no such thing as comets, meteors, asteroids. A comet hit the earth a bit. Come on. It's to reinforce this. Satellites, where are the satellites? You'll never see satellites. It's supposed to be 30,000 satellites. You can view, so-called view the ISS, the International Space Station, in space with a telescope. You know what I'm saying? Like, technology won't fuck with your head. Like, it's really up there. Be the fucking for real. That's not even a, you know what I'm saying? Be for real. You should be able to see a fucking satellite once in a while. One day on a clear night. You should see a fucking satellite. They don't exist. You believe they exist. Because ESPN tell you. The news tell you. Like I told you, the weather dish is the Doppler. That's how they do it. It's the same fucking radar shit they use in submarines. The echo type shit. That's how they get the weather. They're not looking at the weather like this and zoom in and show you the fucking, all that shit is a lie. Complete fucking lie. It's to reinforce this. Satellites, cell towers. When I zoom in, it gotta be at least 9. Hold up, let me just